Excel chapter 12, video 7. Okay, now after we did this, now what we want to do is we want to make a copy of the DET sales chart sheet and place it before the sales EXP sheet and name the new tab DET sales cat. Okay, so we want the DET sales, this one right here, and we want to make a copy of it. So we're going to click and make a copy, and we want to put it before sales EXP. So find your sales EXP. So we're going to put it before that. We're going to make a copy, and we're going to say OK. So we are going to call this DET sales cat. So category. Okay. So cat. Oops. And hit enter. Okay. We want to click. Make sure you select the chart when you after you've named it. Okay. And we want to click the design tab. So we're going to go up here to chart design and click the change chart type, and we want to change the chart type to a clustered column. Okay, another clustered column. The horizontal axis shows each year, and the categories repeat within each year. So if you'll notice right now, so like this is 2014, and so each one of the categories repeats inside each year. And so what we are going to do is we're going to flip the information to where it shows all of coffee, and then each year is going to be a different color. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. The horizontal axis shows each year. We're going to change the chart so each category is a group and each year is shown as a different bar color. So on your design tab, we're going to go up here where it says switch row and column. Okay, the chart changes. And so this is what your chart changes to. So if you'll notice, it says coffee, and now it tells you 2014 is the blue, 2015 is the green, and so on. Okay, so this kind of gives you a different perspective of your information that you have charted. All right, we want to hit save because we want to save that. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to play with some spark lines. So I want you to go on to the sales EXP file. Okay, and we want to select cells A2 through F9. So A2 through F9. Okay, the quick analysis button appears. Now this is, the quick analysis happens to be something that we don't have in a Mac. So when you're on a PC, remember it's the little tag that shows up when you select something, and you can click on it and we can put something on there. Okay, we do not have that on a Mac, and so we have to kind of do some different things. Okay, so what we are going to do this time is we are going to do this information, and we want to create a spark line. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do it a little different. We want to create a spark line right here, and let me see if I can remember how to do it. So we're going to do a spark line. Okay, select where to place your spark line, and we are going to place it right here in G3. Okay, and so when we did that, it put a little it's kind of like a line chart on there for you to see, and it will represent all of the stuff, how that goes. All right, now the neat thing about spark lines is you can actually use your mouse or your fill handle, and you can pull down and actually get the same information. Okay, use the same thing, get a spark line. Sorry, we're going to also put a title up here that says spark lines. Okay, Now we also want to make sure that we format this. So we're going to go to cell format, and we are going to do heading 3 because these are heading 3. All right. That is our sparkline. Now we are going to make a couple of changes to our sparkline. So let's select all of our sparklines that we have in here. And now you'll notice you have a sparkline tab. All right. You have these little check marks over here. And what we want to do is we want to do a high point and a low point. Okay, and so that's going to show you on your sparkline where your high point and your low point are of the stuff that you have sold. Okay, we also are going to reformat it a little bit, and so we want to change the color of our sparkline. I don't know that it's on here, the one we want, so we're going to do it ourselves. So sparkline color, we want to change it to black. So we want to make sure that our sparkline is black, and then your marker color, you can change whatever you want. Okay, so if you want to do your negative point, or if you want to do your high point as a different color, but we're going to keep the red points. So black line with red points. Okay, there are a few step-by-steps that we cannot do on a Mac. And so we are going to call chapter 12 done. And so if you're on a PC, go ahead and try to follow the steps. If you can't do it, you can go ahead and skip the pivot tables and stuff. But on the Mac, we are done with this. Okay, so I want you to log off, upload this file onto your step-by-step, and then do your projects.